Palworld, what is it? Why should you play it? Why do people hate it? Why do people love it? Why is it doing so well? Well, I'm gonna tell you. It's an open world survival craft game, but it's got a lot of different elements from different games smashed all together to make Palworld. I know there's all sorts of accusations flying around about it's made by AI, they straight ripped off Pokemon, all this stuff, asset flipping, like, we'll get into that. But honestly, it's great. It's great. These little buggers, they're basically slaves, right? They're basically slaves. Damn! But, not in the you know, bad way of being slaves. Like, they're good, they're happy, like, look at this guy, like, he's absolutely buzzing. You can't tell me that this guy, that this is animal cruelty, because you see these people on Twitter, like, they're idiots, like, it promotes animal cruelty. Does this guy look like he's being, you know, treated badly? Because, you know, doesn't look like it to me. He's having the time of his life in that jacuzzi, bro. But yeah, it's basically a survival craft, if you played any survival crafty, but, you know, it has like the tier system and stuff that you build through them. The technology page looks a lot like Ark Survival, if we're being honest. In the open world, you got like open world bosses, and then they have dungeons, and you can like capture them bosses and use them as like your own pals to fight other bosses with. It's even got breeding, and pals have different attributes and stuff, so you can breed them two together and get like a super pal or something. I don't know. You can capture humans and sell them for a load of money, man. Basically human trafficking, but we'll brush over that. You have like these NPC raids now and again. Like, they're pretty easy because the NPCs at the moment, like the AI is broken. Like, if you're on any sort of like high point, they cannot figure out for the life of them how to attack your base. But I imagine that'll all be sorted in the future. But now it's time for the good stuff, the controversy. Let's address the big one, you know, the elephant in the room. Well, the Pokemon in the room, let's say. The way I see it is, where is the invisible copyright infringement line? Where is this line that nobody can cross? Like, how far does Nintendo's grasp and ideas and intellectual property, like, where does it reach to, you know? So you're telling me no one can make a pink cat, that, you know, no one can have these creatures in little balls in your pocket that you capture. No one can have, like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous! I don't understand, like, why it's such a big deal. Like, yes, a lot of them do look extremely similar to Pokemon, but so what? So what? I think these Karens kicking off on these Nintendo Karens kicking off on Twitter and on people's comments, and all these different people going around like slagging it off like it's a terrible game. Like, you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna stop people playing it, by the way. You're really not. It's the same stuff with like the Hogwarts stuff with J.K. Rowling. Like, they're not gonna stop people playing it. It's literally breaking all sorts of records. It's literally just chilling at 2 million concurrent players easily. Like, it's just gonna grow. You know what I mean? Like, there's no stopping it if some people want to play it. If people find it fun and they find that gameplay loop that just keeps giving them what they want, they're gonna keep coming back to it. And no amount of bitching on Twitter and stuff is gonna change that, buddy. But I tell you what, Nintendo will go after, and have, is the mods that convert it straight to Pokemon. Like, they will 100% go after that. They've done it before. Rockstar have done it with San Andreas mods. Like, yeah, they will put an end to that. And that's probably where the Pokemon, you know, conflict ends, really, because it's literally just the creatures, because the rest of the mechanics in the game are really from other types of games, like different types of games. Like, you've got the dungeons and you've got the open world bosses and stuff. Like, that is definitely like very Dark Souls like, you know. You've got like the survival craft, like, I don't, you know, like, people are comparing it to Ark. I'm an Ark player. This is way more casual than Ark. I know they said they're bringing server transfers out, but I don't know what, you know, what kind of, how they're going to be doing that, what the official settings will be on the PvP servers or what have you, because there is a huge jump from normal difficulty to hard. There is a massive jump. Next controversy, it's an asset flip. I'll tell you this, if you call this an asset flip, you're an asset flip.
You're stupid. You're stupid. Yeah, you're a towel. You're a towel.
Next one is, it's made by AI, or it's got AI assets in, or whatever to do with AI. Guess what? I don't care. And I guarantee a lot of people won't care either. Like, I don't understand. Like, do people not understand that a lot of people don't care about these things? It is literally just like the Karens of the internet. You know, like, if it's a fun game, we'll play it. Like, obviously there is many different rip-offs of different games. A lot of them, 90% of them, are utter crap. They're not worth playing. But guess what? This is a good game. No matter what your feeling is about whatever, it's a good game. So I don't care if they've made, you know, the pals with AI, or they've used whatever with AI. I don't care. And I don't think anybody will care. All we care about is if the game is fun, if it's good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. People can't fathom that. They just haven't got a Scooby-Doo, man.
I don't know.
And don't get me wrong, the devs have got a lot on their plate to fix. Like, sometimes these pals are more, you know, hindrance than they are useful. You know, like, look at them just making a flipping mess of the place. You know what I mean? Like, cluttering it. You know, look at this guy. Like, he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. Like, he's all kerfuffled. He hasn't got a clue what's going on. He doesn't know where he needs to take what he needs to pick up. He just keeps picking, dropping. He hasn't, you know, poor bugger doesn't know whether he's coming or going. Some people are saying it's boring as well. If you're coming here to play Pokemon, then you might get a little bit of fun out of it, but like I've said, like everybody's saying, it's a combination of loads of different mechanics mashed into one game. So like the survival craft, like unless you want to boost the rates up like super high, then you're gonna have to like at least farm something. You're gonna have to go get the metal, like you're gonna have to go get blah blah blah. You're gonna have to, you know, progress through the tiers. Like, that's the whole point of this game, you know? So if you're just coming here just to play Pokemon and battle Pokemon, you can do that, but there's also other things that you have to do. But yeah, honestly, there's a lot of positives to this game, and there's a lot of possibilities too. You know, like, they could do all sorts of things with, like, the in-game events similar to Fortnite. Like, that might be wishful thinking, but you never know. They're on about server transfers, PvP raids. You know, like, the possibilities on this game are endless, you know, like, and it's brand new. What is it, like 8 million sold in 6 days or something crazy like that? It's the people are there to back it. The player base is there for it, so they just need to crack on and make this game what we want it to be, really. You know, if you guys have ideas that you want to see, things you would want to see in the game, like, so shout it out down the bottom, because I'll probably make a what we want for PvP video in the future or something. Or if you have an idea of what you want to see, what kind of video, what kind of games you want to see, then just, you know, bang that down below too. But all in all, I think Palworld is fine. It's going to be fine. It's probably going to get better, but it's not going to be the Ark killer. Ark has got its own thing going on. Ark is a Goliath, really. Like, I'll tell you what, Ark is going to kill Ark, but that's a whole different video. But this Palworld is a casual survival craft. It's not Ark. It's not trying to be Ark. It's its own thing. Even though the devs themselves have said it's much closer to Ark and Valheim than it is Pokemon, but it's still not an Ark competitor, I'd say. I think it's going to be fine. I don't think Nintendo are going to do diddly squat. Apparently, from what I've seen, this game has been in development for more than 3 years. So, you know, and Nintendo would have been aware of their assets and aware of all this stuff beforehand, so I imagine that they would have taken action then. Maybe not, you know, like on the IGN article it says that, you know, they're going to be looking into it, and they'll be taking action on any sort of infringement that's happened on their, you know, their property rights, whatever. But again, I think it's going to be fine, and, you know, if they do, they'll probably settle. They'll have to change a few things maybe here and there, but you know, Palworld is taken off. It's, you know, it's up there, it's going, and I think it's going to be fine for the future. I really do. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the 500 subs. 500 sub special coming soon. Like, let me know what you want. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. Peace.